Hello, good morning. It's Christina Suzanne Nelson, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about unfinished projects. So, my husband and I bought this old farmhouse, this 1898 farmhouse in Oregon 26 years ago. And in the time that we've been here, we've raised six kids, well, nearly six kids. Two of them are still being raised. Um, and we've started tons of projects. And what I've noticed recently is that few of those projects have been finished. I am heading into this mission to just finish all of these half-done projects. So I hope that you'll join me for that. So here's a few examples. So you can see what I'm talking about. It's kind of feeling like house guilt, like another layer of mom guilt, you know? So, as a mom who grew up in kind of a chaotic environment with lots of dysfunction in some arenas, it's been really difficult for me to parent without guilt because I feel so strongly that I have to do everything perfectly. And what I have learned over the 29 and a half years of parenting is that there is no such thing as perfect parenting. Yet, still this last week, I found myself in the midst of a big old pile of mom guilt when I was gone for a week traveling for work. I am an author and a speaker, and I was at a conference where I was on faculty and just got some time to spend with my other writer friends too, and it was wonderful, and I had such a great time, and I was able to get quite a few words written. And then I returned home, and it was my youngest two daughters. They are on spring break. So, you want spring break to be fun, right? You don't want your kids to be the ones that go back to school with like, what did you do during spring break? We watched movies. You want it to be, you want there to be some kind of story for your kid to tell when they get back to school, right? So I get back Wednesday. Is that right? Was it Wednesday? No, it was Tuesday. I get back Tuesday and I say, okay, so tomorrow we will go to this wave park, and we're going to go and we're going to have a great time, and it's going to be awesome, and we're going to have so much fun, right? Not 3 hours later, I head upstairs because I'm really tired. It's been a travel day. I'm exhausted. I sit down on the side of the bed and I'm like, oh my goodness, I feel so cold. I am never cold. So I climb under the blankets and I cannot stop shivering because I came down with the flu, and it happened so quickly. And so the whole next day, instead of going to the wave park, I slept. I slept for 16 and a half hours. And even after that, I had a fever. I couldn't go anywhere. And then my husband came down with it. And then another one of the kids dropped. And it was just one thing after another. And so the end of it is that we didn't do anything fun for spring break. And I was really struggling with mom guilt. And even though there wasn't anything I could do about it, I just felt bad. So, in my mind, I'm making all these ways I can make it up to them when they've already moved past it. So anyway, so even after all these years, there's things that, like mom guilt, that I still struggle with. And now that I'm looking around my house and seeing all of the unfinished projects, maybe we call it homeowner's guilt. I don't know. But so I hope you'll join me as we work through some of these things that we all maybe fall short on sometimes, or maybe tell ourselves that we fall short on. And I think that we're going to start with new cupboard doors for the kitchen cabinet. And let me tell you, this project has been going on for so long. So it started, oh goodness, I don't even remember what year it was when I took the cupboard doors off, because I had this, what I thought was a brilliant idea, that I would take this awful wicking, that's not wicking, that's not the right word, this awful, what do you call that? The stuff, the, not bamboo. Anyway, it had this woven, this ugly woven stuff in it, and I pulled that out, and I thought I would put chicken wire, and it would be kind of cute, and this and that. And I don't know what I was thinking with that idea. That sounds so ridiculous now. But anyway, it just didn't get done at all. So join me, and we are soon going to scrub those cupboards out, paint them, build new cabinet doors for them, and then I can just say, okay, there is a project that is done.